Hey all, I am going to share a few items around accessibility. We want our work to be accessible to as many people as possible. Part of that is just making it public so that people can get to it. Part of it is around screen readers for people who have sight challenges and honestly, at this point, my kids both watch movies with the captions on all the time. So having captions on videos is part of that. Having high contrast between the text on a page and the background is part of that. So I'm just going to point out three things here, real quick, that I would like you to do in all of your websites and on our website. So the first one is alt text, and it's called alternative text. What it means is that when a screen reader for somebody who is blind, has difficulty seeing, when it reads a web page and it comes to a picture, the alternative text or alt text describes the picture. And you can add that to any image on a Google site by highlighting the image once and using these three dots to go to alt text. So some good alt text here for Melissa could simply be Melissa Hamilton smiling. That's what the picture is conveying. It doesn't need to be super detailed, like maybe you could add with a University of Washington W in the background, but honestly, it's Melissa smiling, and that is enough. If you have an image on a page that is purely decorative and it doesn't serve a purpose beyond an aesthetic image, you can use this. This is a decorative image, and that will make a screen reader skip it. So the person hearing the words on the web page doesn't know that the image is there effectively. So those are things I would like you to go through our website this week or next week and make sure that any page you've created in our either the teaching philosophies or the tools you explored, make sure those have alt text on them. So that's one thing. The second one is simply a high contrast between the text and the background. So my favorite is black text on a white background. This theme that's applied on this site has a purple, so I figured that would be useful. I know a bunch of you have headers, that one of these different ones that may have an image here. If you have an image behind text, make sure that there is high contrast between the text color and the image. If you have any trouble reading the text, that's a problem. And remember, it's likely your eyes are probably pretty good, and somebody with challenges seeing may not be able to pick it up. So the trick here is to, and honestly, Google Sites is fairly good at when you add an image, it lightens the image or darkens it depending on the text color. But my recommendation to you is just go with super high contrast. I think not only aesthetically and visually is it more, it makes the content jump more at the reader, but it's actually easier to do because you don't have to mess around with it so much. So that would be number two. Number three is the difference between a descriptive link and a dirty link. And let me show you what that is. So I'm going to take a complete URL, which is the HTTP, www, all that sort of stuff, from just some website. And I'm going to come down here real quick. And this is that link, right? This is called a dirty link. So I know that this goes to an article about asking questions in ChatGTP, and it comes from some colleagues over in California. So I'm going to just say that these great people write about ChatGPT and how to ask questions. So, questions. This is a dirty link. The people in California are writing about ChatGPT and how to ask questions. That's a clean link or a descriptive link. So it tells the person who has a screen reader what it is that the link goes to. Otherwise, in this case up here, the dirty link, what a screen reader hears is https://TLINNOV, reads the entire thing. You don't want that. And this is just too long anyway, just for people who are sighted. You just don't see this. So if you have any of these on your Tools Explored page or your portfolio, get rid of these long ones, dirty links, turn them into descriptive links. So that's the accessibility 3 points for this week.